video time, it's video time. Hi. Welcome to my video. Doing another Sub-30 Magicite, 4-star. The Holy Magicite, Siren. I said I would do this a while ago, but, you know, I'm off pretty terrible at following through, so here's video. Let's start with the party. If you've watched my other videos, you're probably familiar with Orlandeau because he fits in a lot of parties. Using his Ultra to cause his Darkness abilities to double cast, he's going to do a ton of damage. He's my primary DPS, like he's been in my other Holy and Dark videos, because he does both. He's awesome. He'll be spamming Sanguine Cross, which hurts him, and that's part of the reason why I use 2 healers here, in case you're wondering. Edge is going to be my backup DPS, and he does a lot of damage too. He's not going to be using any soul breaks. In fact, he could be replaced by either of the other 2 ninjas that have double cast in their legend materia, in their dive. That would be Yuffie and Shadow. If none of them have, if you don't have any soul breaks for any of them, they're all more or less the same. Shadow's got a bit of an edge on the other 2, but edge. But yeah, so Shadow with soul breaks, if you have his legend materia relic, his burst soul break, or his ultra, they all give him a darkness infusion, dark elemental infusion, let's be clear. So he has an edge if you have any of those. Otherwise, his dive is slightly pushed to general ninja damage rather than elemental ninja damage. Blah, blah, blah. They're all pretty much the same unless you have stuff for Shadow. So he's just going to use Ancestral Reflection twice, unless it double casts, in which case he's using it twice in one turn. That gives him 2 stacks of Blink, or Mirror Image, as the game calls it. And then he will be spamming Shadow Embodied, which will, at 2 Blink stacks, deal 7 hits, and obviously 14 if it's dual casted. So he does a lot of hits, a lot of damage, good stuff. That's all he's basically doing. Seifer, I don't like Seifer very much. He's not one of my favorite characters, but I got his chain last fest. So yeah, I kind of have to use him because it's so good. He's the linchpin of the team pretty much. So this chain is Generation 2 chain, which means it's more powerful than the Gen 1s, obviously. It activates a dark chain up to 150 hits long, whereas Gen 1s were 99. So it can increase the damage potentially up to 50% more. Increases the dark damage of all allies a large amount. That's 50% versus Gen 1 chain's 20%. So that's a huge base boost on dark damage. And then temporarily raises their attack a large amount, which is again 50%. This replaces your buffer. You don't need a character like Ramza or Riku or anyone else that has buffing soul breaks. This takes that place, essentially. You need a form of haste, but we got the haste ability last fest too, so all you need is that on your white mage and you're good to go. So yeah, linchpin of the team. He spams Dread Weapon, which heals him, and that keeps the pressure off the healers a little bit and makes sure that Orlandeau gets his heals when he needs them. Also brings Banishing Strike, which does holy damage, does heal Siren, but I can't fit Dispel on either of my white mages, so this is my Dispel source, and you need some Dispel for her. She likes to buff herself. Okay, healers, trying to be fast here, forgive me. Rosa will cast Shelga on the first turn, then Wrath up to her Ultra, which instantly restores a large amount of HP to all allies, automatically heals damage they take, grants them Magic Barrier, or Magic Blink. And yeah, that's really, really good. So it causes some of Siren's spells to miss. In fact, I'm sure if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen Rosa's Ultra in action. She's pretty simple. Elarra. I think I introduced her on my, was it my Kraken video? I think so. Anyway, she's carrying the haste gauss, so she'll use that first turn. And then second turn, she will cast her Ultra, which we've previewed. the instant cast large heal for everyone, reduces their delay of their actions for 2 turns, and grants them Regenga, which is an incredibly powerful healing buff. And then she spams Kirida till she can use her Ultra again. Pretty simple. Yeah, so let's go. Let's go. Using Fibula Guardian. Now you'll see the time on here. What is it? 18.15. I'm not likely to get that time. That was this party at peak performance and peak RNG, so the time with her fluctuates pretty big. I'd say we'll see probably like 19 to 26 seconds because she likes to heal herself in her final phase as counterattacks. Anytime she takes damage that's not from a soul break, she's gonna counter it with a heal. So she gets kind of annoying in the end. We may also have to reset early on because her very first damage-based attack brings with it a chance of silencing. And if either of the healers get silenced, that's a reset, because I don't bring any way of healing silence or any status ailments. We just pray. That's what we do. I really wish... I like it when Edge double casts first turn. Because... oh yeah, nobody got silenced. He can get started on the damage right away. Like, there was a double cast on Ancestral Recall, and it would have been... Ancestral Recall? God, that's a magic card. Anyways, if he double cast that first turn, he could have gone straight into Shadow Embodied, and that would have been fantastic. But whatever. It is what it is. It's not going to make it not a sub-30 run if that happens, so no big deal. Ancestral Reflection, that's what the attack's called. Gosh. I love that animation. Looks so cool. Oh, he's going to double cast that, though. Ramp up that chain. Right before Sword Saint. Oh, yeah, this is going pretty good. Oh, perfect. Give a little bit of HP stock to Mr. Orlandeau there. Even though it's already used up. Whatever. Oh shit. I wanted to use Shadow Dragon with Elarra, but I guess Orlandeau needs his heal. We'll have Rosa use it. She can hold off on her Ultra for a turn. Everybody's in pretty good shape. And that imperils her, so we'll be doing a little more damage, which is obviously nice. Oh, Rosa's in bad shape. Did I make the wrong move? We will see. I think Elarra's got it covered. Yeah. And then Rosa can heal up Orlandeau when he hurts himself here. You can see we're just carving her up, but yeah, she started her counterattacks now. So if you attack her with anything that deals 9,999 or less, you are not making progress. So multi-hit abilities, very important. Powerful dark attacks. You want to do as much damage as you can possibly manage. Seifer doesn't even have his chain ready to go. Hopefully next turn. We might drop chain for a little bit. He must not have got a hit as many times as usual. Well, whatever. Now you notice I'm not dispelling her now. She's almost dead. Whatever she does is kind of inconsequential at this point. Whereas if I'd left her with her haste and regen from the beginning of the fight, she would be taking way too many turns and healing herself constantly, and it would just be, it'd be a mess. At this point, her fate is sealed. Look at that. Oh, come on, double cast, my friend, double cast. Elarra may not be a standard Final Fantasy protagonist, but she is really good. Oh yeah. Chain is gonna drop momentarily here. So Seifer needed to take more hits. I guess the holies that she was throwing around didn't hit him or something. Because normally he'd have that up and ready to go by the time the other one is dropping. No big deal, just a little bit less efficient than I would prefer. Still gonna be a sub-30. Sucks because I recorded a video the other day, but my plays were sloppy, but the time was great. But I was too embarrassed about the sloppy plays, so I deleted it. This is the video you get. It's pretty good. 23.36. See how the team works. It's cool. And that's that. That's Siren. Sub-30. What a cool team. 2 healers and we manage a sub-30. That's kind of cool. Anyways, thank you for watching. I might have one on Ixion. I've been developing a sub-30 strategy, but it's not super consistent. So, we'll see. I might have another video soon. Soon-ish. You know how I work. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves.